I'm low-key trolling, but high-key telling the truth. This episode, just this episode. Everything else, like episode 2 to 7, was just kind of like trash. Honestly, episode 1 was decent because it's like a niche. You know what I'm saying? The ugly fighter. It's a really great niche. Gives ugly people hope. Don't give up. But here in this episode, episode 8 of the Ugly Bastard anime, it's pretty much, yeah, like I said, way better than Legend of the Shield Hero Season 4. This episode just did so much in such little time, honestly. This dude right here hates rich people. So he's been killing them left and right, non-stop. He pretty much just spurred out, lost control, and just took things way too far. And so here, the epic fighter, the ugly epic fighter, took matters to his own hands. But here's where it's just so amazing. This dude right here, I want to talk about this dude as he's killing all the rich people. You know the saying that goes, you either die a hero or become the enemy, or whatever the fuck it goes. I don't remember the fucking saying, but it goes something like that, right? I almost got it. I almost fucking got it. My dementia just keeps snapping all the good shit I'm supposed to say, and I just sound ridiculous now. But whatever. Oh, here it is. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Did I say it right? Thank the fucking gods if I did. But anyways, that's exactly what happened to this guy. So I was like, man, this is actually really good. This guy is legit that sane. And I'm like, wow, bravo. Finally a good fucking episode. Probably the best episode in this anime period. But here's where things change, where everything just changed. This was a huge game changer. I was not expecting a new character introduction. So we have this new character that just showed up. Her name is Karina. Right? So Karina right here, we find out that she isn't a god, just like this ugly fighter. And just the whole entire dialogue of Karina and just being like, bro, she sounded like Yuki Aoi. I thought Yuki Aoi voiced her, and I'm like, holy shit, she sounds so angelic, she sounds so perfect. I gotta research who the fuck this is. Her name is Anzai Chika. Interesting. Born 1990. Oh, she's a little bit old. God damn, she's 35. Damn near. Yeah, holy shit. But anyways, her voice was just so perfect. Holy fuck, like I said, it felt like I was listening to Yuki Aoi, and I was just, bro, yeah, just amazing fucking voice acting. Bravo, bro. Like I said, and then this whole dialogue just goes to show how insane she really is. She has probably a few screws loose in her head, but overall she really is what made this shine. Literally giving a real obstacle to our epic fighter, the ugly bastard, since she is, just like the ugly bastard, a god herself. So she's pretty much knows every secret of the ugly epic fighter, and is like, oh, you gave up sexual desire, so you are just like me. We are alike. And boom, one thing led to the other. This dude really thought that he got away with making an enemy out of her, and was like, hey, we can be friends. So, it's like, oh, we can be friends, sweet. But then she goes on to say, oh, you know what, never mind, I'm gonna be your fucking obstacle from here on out. So right here, this enemy villain introduction just was so perfect, because like the Gachi fighter, the ugly fighter, epic fighter, he was just so broken. But now that he has an actual obstacle, things have gotten way more interesting. And like I said, even the first half was so good that I thought, damn, Legend of the Shield Hero doesn't hold a candle. Like, the fight between that lion and the two young cubs, that was like a nothing burger, honestly. Here they were fighting against chimeras, and it was just so well done. You can see the gacha fighter was buffing them and setting off debuffs to help them out when they were fighting the chimeras. And I thought that fight was better than, look at her face, bro. It's just so perfect. She has such a fucking perfect face. I gotta see that again. So she chops off the hand. Bro, look at the face, man. I just love this character appearance right here. So yeah, guys, and then she disappears. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the Chimera fight real quick, and then we'll call it quits. So right here is where they fought the Chimeras, bro. I'm telling you, bros. Episode 8 of the Busamen Gachi Fighter. This is where they fight the Chimeras, bro. I'm telling you, man, it was funny as hell too. Like the blonde dude right here ends up defeating the Chimera, but the Chimera like falls on top of him, and he ends up knocking himself over, bro. I'm telling you, man, if only they made every single episode this fucking great, this anime would be a fucking like one of the greatest within the summer animes. But overall, this anime is pretty weak. But like I said, this is legit the best episode that made me think like, bro, this is way better than Legend of the Shield Hero Season 4. Like, I'm telling you, man, it just hit so good. It hit so different. I don't know what formula they use. Maybe I'm just having a good day. To be fair, I had a great fucking meal. I had Jimmy John's. So, you know, I'm nice and full. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling joyful. So maybe it's just, you know, my nature nurture just made this episode just feel like one of the greatest episodes and one of the greatest character introductions and one of the greatest underlying stories of how a hero turns into the villain. So overall, there were just so many good things in here that I thought that they just did excellent. Everything just shown. Everything was on point. Everything was perfect. There was not one taint in this episode. Honestly, like, I don't know if, like, bro, at this point I'm not even trolling anymore.